This is Linda from the Hamilton Public Library, and today we'll be giving our old paperbacks new life by turning them into daisies. For today's craft, you will need a paperback with the cover and blank pages removed, hot glue, and some embellishments. The first thing you'll want to do is tear off the cover of the book, including blank pages. Each book will need to be divided into 9 equal sections. To do that, we divide the number of pages by 2 and divide that number by 9. My book is 384 pages, divided by 2 is 192, divided by 9 is approximately 21. So you'll count out 21 pages per section. Once you have your book divided, stretch it out. If you don't do this, you'll get something that looks like this in the end. This book has 8 even petals and one that is misshaped and spaced out too far. Let's get started with our book. Here we have our first section. We're going to curl it in towards the center of the book. Make sure it is even on each end and then add a dot of glue. I glue each end separately so it is easy to hold down while the glue dries. You will also want to remove the paper clips, preferably before you start gluing. If you don't have paper clips to divide your sections, bookmarks or paper will work. Again, add a dot of glue on the other side. Push down firmly a few seconds for the glue to dry. Once it is dry, you will continue with your sections. You're going to curl in the next section, just like you did with the first one. Make sure it's even on both sides, and then you're going to add a dot of hot glue and push down. Make sure you add a good amount of glue, otherwise your petals will just pop open. Now hold down for a few seconds. If you're wondering where I got this cute little glue gun holder, I made it with the library's 3D printer and it cost me less than $2. It's great because it no longer makes a huge mess on my workspace. I also like to pull out some of the excess glue as I go along. It's harder to pull it out once the glue is completely dry, especially since you're using paper, you don't want to rip the pages. So once that's dry, we're going to continue on with our next few sections. I'm going to curl it in. You'll also notice as you go along, it starts to form a circle naturally, especially since you stretched out the book. Okay, again, we're going to add some more glue to the other end. As you move along, you will also notice that it'll get harder to curl the sections in, so be careful not to rip any of the pages. And we're going to press down and wait for it to dry. Again, it only takes a few seconds for each side to dry. So here we are with our finished daisy. At this point, you can embellish it with beads or gems or whatever you like or have around the house. I personally leave them as is. I like how they look without anything, but they also look really pretty with the beads. You can also color the edges of the daisies with pastels or shaped pencil crayons. Thanks for watching my video on how to make the paperback daisies.